All right, we're kicking things off from the errors on the T1 Max, straight off from the information Alan has provided us over at FL Sun. So we need to go to settings, go to general, and there we go. Literally massive error on my part. So that has been fixed now. I will do a little quick tip video here sometime this week on this if it hasn't been done already. I have some spots to add on to this because we're also going to be doing more thorough reviews after time. We're gonna, date them from when the time they got uploaded, revisit them 3 months later from the time that they went out, so we can actually keep track of all that stuff here. But now we shouldn't have any issues. I do apologize about that. I have put it in the last week's video too at the top of the description box on how to get that done. You just go to settings, go to general, and power off resume. So that's wonderful. Number one thing I will say about FL Sun's team, dude, their response rate is insanely fast. Within 10 hours, this information was sent to them. He got back, we got it taken care of, and now that that's fixed, this team is amazing with their responses. I mean, I have yet to get responses from Bambu about some of their things, some of the concerns I've had in the past from that. Today's goal is to fix up this room to make it look a lot better than what it is, to be a lot more organized and ready to go. We're gonna think about getting another one of these shelves. We're also going to make our list today of top priority list of things like shelves. We've been informed in our comment section to have a power backup supply here, so that's gonna be added to the list, and just a few more things here too. And we're talking about how we can incorporate a overall of the market included in our weekly vlogs, and also do just a specific breakdown on market days as well, a longer version of market days. Me and Amanda have actually been discussing that, so you'll have an additional video for those who like full-on market breakdowns. It gives me more time to work on that by itself, and then do the weekly vlogs on a regular basis of how we're doing these things, how we're building it up, and how we're kind of bringing you guys along for the journey, and then a market breakdown with cost of the event, things like that. I think it's definitely going to be exciting and useful for you guys, and you guys may already see it for this next week. This is part of the plans. This is part of the process as we expand. We've been talking a lot about it. Also, I wanted to add on real quick before we actually get dived into this. We have put our first video. It's the T1 Max review that we have already done, but we wanted to have a placeholder on the channel so y'all know which one is ours. It's the buy it or buy it review, product review channel. So go check it out. It is linked in the description box below. And it's going to be all things covering on product reviews, breakdowns of that specific product. Because again, we want to keep it to where it's more vlog style and incorporate what we're getting throughout that week. And then a full dedicated review on those things over on that channel. And again, we have about 2 or 3 more items that are going to be reviewed on this channel. And then from that point on, it'll be over there. Very excited. Let's get to work. We just wrapped up the first half of the product review for the new keychain, and what we are doing with this, and the reason why we're keeping y'all in the reel on everything that we're doing here on the weekly vlog channel for the 3D printing stuff and our business, and expanding on that. And reason what we're doing is because of the displays that we have in here. We're wanting to create levels for the markets, and we're even going to actually, possibly if we have time, to run to the store today. More than likely it'll be tomorrow, if I'm going to be honest.
We need to.
You want to go today? Okay, well, looks like we're going today to go pick up some levels for our jumbo peeps to be able to be displayed on the table, to have kind of a showcase of levels.
No, okay, no. Okay, so you know how we do the pocket peeps? I think I just want a nice
a bowl.
bucket or bowl.
We're gonna have a bowl for our baby peeps, and then that's very similar to our pocket peeps bin. But what I want to do too is, if there is a shelf for our jumbo peeps, the ones that are a little bit larger size, to kind of display those a little bit better too as well. The number one thing I want to notate with you guys here on the channel, if you guys are doing this for markets and things like that, you need to always think of what can you do better for the next market that you do. Is y'all want to constantly introduce new innovative ways to either display your products, enhance your stuff, and or just make it look different for the next market. If it's some market like what we're doing, where we're going to the same spot we've been to several times, how can we showcase it a little bit differently than the last time? Rearranging things, organizing it in a certain way, and testing out new ways to do things. The seasons of stuff are coming now. What we like to do when we do have the funds is to kind of adjust the markets based on whatever the event is, whether it be Halloween coming up, things like that. It's definitely beneficial. It makes you guys look more festive, makes it more appealing to the audience. And that's kind of what we like to do. But right now, we have to be very picky with our funds. And also, we just went through a Halloween box that we had left. And unfortunately, we had to throw away some of them, most of them. So we lost a lot of that
We had
film.
to throw away all of our Halloween decorations except for 4 cups, I think, 1 blow up thing, which I'm not even sure works, and then that 1 string of lights. Everything else got water in it, which we did not know, and then got mold everywhere. And I'm so upset. I got brand new stuff last year.
Yeah. As you guys can hear from Amanda, it was definitely one of those things we had to bite and chew and just move on, and we'll have to reset. But we discussed some more things too. One of the target goals we're going to try to get done ASAP is pay off the car. Another note real quick, we are going to try to eventually start picking up our family vlog channel over time to get more in depth on the reality of a lot of other detailed things that because we really are taking y'all's feedback into consideration with the content that's being produced here. Like we said, with the separation of the product reviews and also the details that are being provided on this channel. So we're figuring out where that information is going and making things better and getting back to the weekly vlogs of what's on here for you guys. All right, so we did end up deciding to come to Walmart to get the stuff for the market this Saturday. All right, we just got wrapped up doing some market preps for Saturday, late night live market preps. And because most of our audience watches our vlog, I do want to mention it here. What we are going to incorporate for the lives that we do end up doing is market prep lives. Now, me and Amanda have discussed this going back and forth on how we want to construct the lives on here, because a lot of us here on YouTube, from what I've seen in the comment section, what I've heard feedback from, a lot of you guys are also 3D printing businesses or small businesses trying to get more information and grow and do things in the 3D printing world that are joining us for our journey. We want to keep it to that. So with the lives at the markets, yes, we're going to be doing them, but we're going to be doing it on TikTok because the TikTok reach is slightly different than YouTube, because YouTube functions algorithmically to where the people that are hopping on here are people already looking for this specific type of content. So we want to keep it with that. With TikTok, it is kind of just thrown in there and it kind of goes a little bit of everywhere. So that's the good thing, and that's what we're trying to build up. Also, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page. We have been posting more consistently on there. We have it right here on the screen, our little Instagram tag on that. So if you guys want to see what markets we're going to be doing, that's where that information is going to be at. And maybe one day we'll catch one of you guys at our markets, wherever we end up going. So make sure you guys check that out. We're actually going to wrap up for tonight. We'll pick things back up tomorrow. So I'm actually not too sure what is going on with the lock lick. I know we changed the internet provider, but I just looked it up. The fiber we have does do the 2.4 as well as the 5.0 gigahertz of internet, and it just won't connect. I've done this at least 10 times, and this is what I keep getting. I'm going to reach out to Locklick to see if there's anything I can do to fix that and see what's going on. I've tried connecting it directly to the laptop. Unfortunately, the app version is not compatible with the software for Locklick as of right now. So I did try to do it with the phone multiple times. It does not function right now on desktop, but it does function on the software version for Android devices, on computers and things like that. So standard PCs, it'll work just fine. But for now, Locklick is out of commission, unfortunately, and we're gonna try to figure out how to do that and get that done and taken care of so we can use it. I had a plan and a video for it today, and now we have to change it up and figure something else out. The easiest solution would be to buy a PC that's capable of doing this. Obviously, that costs money. Can't really do that right now, but the original plan was to laser engrave one of the books that we lost the cover for due to the damage of our old house. So we're going to try to figure out how to do it on one of the other ones. Unfortunately, we are going to have to sacrifice spacing on the laser engraving for now, because I wanted to do this. I need to do this to test it out, because I saw some tips that if you do it with painter's tape, it actually defines it a little bit more with covers and things like that. So I do want to test that out. I need to test it out. It just won't be as big, and I'm going to be doing it on the We Create Lumos laser engraver today and get that done, because we got to make some progress with that. But no worries. We're gonna reach out to the Lock Lake team before we can give a actual update on what's going on with that. You know, this stuff takes time. This is what happens when you get new things. It needs time on fully testing out. And like I said, the only thing that's changed and the reason this isn't working now is literally our internet. So we gotta figure out what's going on with that and see if they have any troubleshooting that can help us get this back up and running. All right, we went ahead and switched the book. Amanda doesn't want me to do the current design on the other book because it's one of her nicer books, and we want to get that one right. And this one she doesn't mind me doing a test on in case it does mess up. I did leave a little space on the side to test out how it does look on the material. So I'm really going to try to fill up this mid-area space. Now, again, this does have a slider that's going to be capable of doing it. We don't currently have the slider right now. So we're working with what you get when you get the We Create Lumos laser engraver as this set, without the slider, without the rotor, and kind of showcase what you still can do with it currently at this setup. So right now, as you can see, these two laser lines right here, the one thing you want to do if you have the Lumos laser engraver is there's a manual switch here on the back, and you want to line this up. All right, now that's lined up, I'm going to create design for this Notorious 19 and create a design and see how it looks and gets done on the Lumos laser engraver. And before we hop into that, we had a massive fail. I always have problems with the Rhino. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but every time with the Rhinos, every time it gets to those backbones, it just doesn't do. And again, these are one of those moments when in doubt, brim it out. I knew I should have done it, but I did want to check out to see if it could do it. With it being up here, obviously that did not work. So if I want to do those, it's going to be brimmed right now on that. We are going to kick up launch. We are going to get another Batman piece ready to go. So Isabella, you can go ahead and take that off. The part. Yeah, you can lift it up.
This one's hard.
Yeah, because it's got the tree supports on there, baby. You'll be fine. You got to learn how to do these things. So one of these days, you can take over Daddy and Mommy's business.
I do want to do it.
Oh, yeah? You do want to do it?
Yeah, one day.
There you go. Good job.
Just put this down.
Let me turn on the light for you. Have you put the build plate on this one yet?
No, but I feel like I know how.
It's the same one like the big one.
But just bigger.
Look at you. You're getting there. My little expert, huh? All right, you can go ahead and take out the tree supports too. Those ones are really hard. So have fun with it. All right, this is estimating the progress time of 4 minutes and 36 seconds. I am going to go ahead and film kind of the framing we're working with. Again, without the slider, can't really do the full thing in the scopes of this, but once we do have the slider, it kind of opens up the opportunity for a much bigger build plate size on that. So, and also, more than likely, I have this locked in at parameters that I need to go into doing, but I do want to see if the painter's tape actually works on defining certain aspects of it and things like that too. So let's see what it can do. All right, we now have the timer set up here to showcase the capabilities of what it's doing in real time. Can you go ahead and send it to the printer, please? All right, we're gonna click the buttons in 3, 2, 1 at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Now, what I will say is, I do not think it has gone through the painter's tape, but that's good to know that I can test out exactly where it's going to be on the books, just for extra, go through. Now, I did look up, when I saw the example for this, it was on rocks for cleaner lines. And that is what we're really looking at. It is really, really clean lines all the way across here. Now, if we do more lines or more passovers, which basically means it's going over the same spots more times, I'm thinking 5 to 6 times it will get onto the book. But we're going to go ahead and remove this painter's tape. We are brand new to this, and this is all a learning curve. all our learning lesson, and we want to bring it along with you guys here on the channel for what we have in store. So let's go ahead and redo this on this cover and see if it'll actually laser engrave or see if it actually left anything behind, which I highly doubt. See, even cooler. See, we're learning as we go, guys. Keeping it real. Oh, matter of fact, it did kind of go through a little bit. All right, let's try this again. Nice. All right, it is packing time. We still have a lot to do tonight. I actually have to do a full breakdown review for the We Create Lumos video. So that's going to be the next thing we do, but we're packing the car literally right now. Well, we're ready for market day, but the new stuff, at least one of them, actually, nope, this one too. This one failed, that one failed, that one failed. The rhinos failed again. I really don't know what's going on with these. This ended up doing good. Over time, what I'm going to do is, until I can get my Batman suit ready, I think I'm going to bring the Daredevil helmet as a showcase piece for markets. All right, we are starting off market day with a drop off of another Pokemon card that sold on the eBay store. Really excited for that. All right, we are about halfway through the day. We have done our initial market review for the keychain rack for the Buy It or Buy It channel. And we're doing fairly well today. I would say decently well. We are about $200 on the day. We averaged about $20 per sale, which we'll do a breakdown video of just the market itself, all to its own. And we have a couple more hours to go. And we have a way and what we're going to do with the setup to kind of incorporate the sales that we get for the weekly vlog. And what I mean by that is we have it set up on the tripod right now, and we're literally going to have it angled towards us in a diagonal angle where we're going to document the process of people purchasing products from us and stuff like that. And what another target we're highlighting today is really building our Facebook and our Instagram followers. So if you guys are involved on Instagram, if you guys don't mind, go follow us on Instagram, posting daily over there on where we're going to be and what we're printing and documenting some of the quick fails that we have going on for the day. But we're really happy with the progress from today and ready to see how the rest of the day continues and unfolds. Hello. How y'all doing? Yeah, it's got 5 different dragons in them. And did she already tell you the deals and sales that we're having on these guys right here? No. Okay, we're doing a buy 2, get the 3rd one on our baby peeps, as well as our keychains as well. So, if you buy 2, you get that 3rd one free. Buy 2, get 1 free. Yeah, buy 2, get the 3rd one free. Yeah. You want to go ahead and get the bone dragon? Yeah. Okay. And did you want a bag? Yes, please. A $5 cryo. Okay, not a problem. Do you know which one you want? Okay. And if you guys are on social media and you would like to share us what you got, you can tag us on it, Instagram for us, if you don't mind. And we are looking to build reviews on our Facebook page as well. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you. How are y'all doing? Good. How are you? Doing good, doing good. Something I will be doing tonight is a dance video for my TikTok page. So if you guys didn't know I was a dancer, I am in fact a dancer. If you guys would like to go check it out, it's Dubstep Dad on TikTok. Yeah, if you have questions too, we do custom things. We rent out print time as well. Yeah. Yes, sir. We have some hot items that we have for more of the adult stuff is we have our wine holders on the end of the table over there. It's our Octa wine holder. We also have kind of our can holders too, which also double as a dice tower on the handle. You'll have a great afternoon. No, it does. It's just multicolor and out of season. Because what we do with a lot of our eggs is we like to put our leftover filament, as you can see here, and make them more custom. And these ones, yes. And did you want a bag for them? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by and chatting with me. Something I'm kind of building upon with the customers that come to our table. If they are 3D printing people, I always like to push them to the YouTube channel here with you guys. I love to kind of interact with 3D printing businesses, and I think that's, or 3D printing enthusiasts, to kind of build their understanding, especially young kids, because I would love for them to have the opportunity to also grow on social media when they get of age and kind of understand from everything that we've done and learned to incorporate that for their future. So, and that's the number one goal, is to do that here on YouTube, is get that back end side for 3D printing. Hello. How you doing? Doing good. I see the keychains kind of caught your eye and the baby peeps here. We are doing a buy two get the third one free sale on these. They're $5.50 a piece, and then on the baby peeps they're $4.50 a piece on those. Would you like a bag for them?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Rocky.
Rocky?
Yes, sir.
Great to meet you, man.
Great to meet you too. Best way to communicate with us is through Instagram inbox or our email, which you'll have on that card. Yeah, love to connect. Anytime. Feel free to pick it up. Check out the the density of it if you'd like.
This one's so heavy. I don't want
It's built to last. Yeah, I made sure.
We'll get something a little bit, right?
Yeah, y'all take y'all time.
When are you guys leaving?
We won't be leaving for a while. Usually we are here till 8-ish. This one's our mystery dragon egg. Our big one has 5 different dragons in them. All right, we're packing up about an hour and a half early right now. We're almost done packing. I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse the rest of it. All right, I just wrapped up the outro for the market video, breakdown of everything we did. And as we continue to build on that, we will get better and better at that. So hope you guys enjoy the market breakdown video on how much we made and what we sold for our thing. And even though we tell you guys exactly what we do as much as we can, your market might be completely different than ours. Your area might want completely different things. So keep that in mind. But we want to be open and transparent with you guys and showcase our results, our progress, and things like that. And not only that, so after that market breakdown, we got our official first laser engraving order of 50 metal business cards. So we're really excited to hop into that and get it done and kind of just share y'all that new adventure. I mean that's $87.50 total, with fees and processing fees taken out. $87 on one order. Like, that's double the average we make per sale. And we actually had really good averages today, which was $20 per customer that they were spending. So, I mean, that's a big difference on the 3D printed stuff and doing something like this. Now, given metal business cards is something I'm going to have to go after and chase, so we'll be getting into that as well. And let's see how that goes. So with that being said, we are going to end this week's vlog right here, right now. I really do appreciate all you guys, and we're getting back on track. What we're going to do, we're going to incorporate some new shorts on the channel this week, highlighting when we get stuff from businesses, highlighting what we're going to do on Instagram, things like that. So be prepared, be on the lookout. I really do appreciate y'all, especially those who have made it to the end of the video. I really do literally appreciate every single one of you guys. It means a lot to us, and we will catch y'all on next week's vlog.